I'm over this shit. I nearly deleted fucking Fortnite. I saved the world. Ended the game. Trying to get me shit back. And it had me stuck on looking at results. But I did not press that. And yeah. I had to shut the fucking game down. And hope to God I didn't have to re-fucking do everything again. Luckily I didn't. But yeah, what they'd fucking done to shut it like that on Save the World, I couldn't even get off that screen. I couldn't do nothing. I had to shut the whole game down. So what are they fucking doing? I've had enough of it. Now you know why I'm starting to get pissed off that fucking game. Save the World, I've got a job to fucking do anything in it. Now you know why I'm starting to get pissed off that fucking game. Yep, she's coming over. Yeah. If I had to have had to do everything again. Yeah. So what are they doing on Save the World? And everything like that. To have us jammed that you couldn't do anything. So yeah. And I was hoping to God that, yeah, I wouldn't lose everything. That would have been nearly an hour's work I would have had to repeat. Because there was as soon as I signed on, there was another update. We can't Fortnite updating. Told you, it's probably going to be short updates like that. And I was correct. So what are they doing? They have stuff Save the World up. Welcome to the stream, people. Just showcasing a new game. Welcome to the stream, people. We're showcasing a new game that I've had for a long time.
Good luck.
And yes, Salty is co-driving. He's having a look at the game himself. They could have picked a nice colour car for us, our team.
22. We can do this. See you on the podium.
Welcome to the stream. I do like those purple cars. I like the colour of them. They do look good.
Let's rein it in. Push them over the edge.
I'm just going to have people coming in and out like they always do now. No one stays and watches anymore. They just look, go back out. Been like that for a couple of weeks. So half the time I don't even say welcome to the stream anymore. By the time I do, I'm gone. She's a locked in together by the look. Having that front door open is cooling this place down in here quite well, but yeah, I can smell smoke. But yeah. It's 62% through. I think the AI is going to start doing what they do in the other game. Now it's getting a bit further on. Here's Yumi. Yumi's right beside you. What time do you start tomorrow? Gonna be starting that early tomorrow. Is it normally early on this week? Huh? Yeah. Alright. I was going to say, you normally don't start early on the Sunday. Right. Yeah, so you want to go in, just make sure everything's right. Welcome to the stream, people. We're showcasing a new game tonight. I've got many of these sort of things, games, but I decided to pick this one to have a look tonight, what this one was about. Yeah, we've gone pro.
The Grid World Series once again revs up its engines, and the Pro Series
now in the World Series.
Our teams need to stay in the safety zone and be one of the 8 teams.
You're in Seneca racing.
The Gauntlet.
Oh, the Gauntlet. These just look so real, don't they? They look so real, these film clips.
Nathan McCain interview, take 1.
They've done really well with these.
That guy. You seen this new lobster place down the road? You get to choose which one you kill. You go to this big, like, box where they're all in. It's all blue and gnarly, and like, I want to kill that guy. Do I kill it? No, I'm not an animal.
Okay. Do you want to say your name and introduce yourself?
They know who I am. Hi, I'm Nathan McCain, 5-time Grid Series world champion. Soon to be 6 times. And that's a new record.
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh, there's a little blonde. Look at the attitude. You can see the attitude on his friggin' face.
Get to second place if you can, but you stay behind Nate. Am I clear? Yes?
Fine. Whatever.
Hey, my favorite nephew. Listen, what's with the camera crew?
I don't know. We're making some kind of documentary about the grid.
Actually, it's about Seneca.
Oh, wow. I think I'd rather eat my own face.
Good luck.
Come on.
Suzuka! Suzuka! And that's how you spell Suzuka. 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 Actually, this has got some bloody great tracks in it. Time trial. Season time trial.
Alright, 22, big day tomorrow. The start of a new season and I'll move into the Pro Series. So let's get a practice in before you race for real.
Listen, for tomorrow, our strategy is to bed in. We aren't aiming for Raven West yet. We build up the pressure. Gotta say, our team colors are looking great on this car.
Know this track very well.
Try not to get bogged down in really tight turns. Best to keep traction and drift it. But you know that. Yume's had some very positive things to say about you. Trust me, she doesn't say it if she doesn't mean it.
I know that from experience, she expects people to perform. And you're doing just that.
There's some good opportunities to draft here. Get in close, get the toe, then slingshot past.
This looks unreal with the lighting, everything lit up. Doesn't it?
The track limits here.
Ferris wheels, whoa! Ferris wheel, everything's lit up. Looks bloody good. Seeing it all lit up. Wow. Doesn't it look good? This puts a different look to the game and the tracks.
We are talking live with Raven West's Laura Carvalho as she waits lights out. Lara, you're joined on track with new to the Pro Series, Volts and Seneca. Do you think they'll shake things up?
They have a lot to prove. The Pro League is on another level compared to semi-pro. And look, nobody works as hard as we do. So I'm confident Raven West will be staying on.
He'll be pleased with me. I've not had a smoke all day. I haven't got any. Chucked them out.
Statement out there.
And I haven't eaten any more. Nothing. Yeah, it's for a game that I've had for a long time. The clarity, everything in it is bloody beautiful. I think it's clearer than a Seto. I'm not quite sure.
I imagine Nate will try to assert his dominance from the get-go. Let's show
But
everyone-
even looking into the stands and everything, it is a lot clearer. Like it's real. I think it is EA. I'm pretty sure it's an EA because when I got it when I had EA originally, I think.
We are talking live with Raven West's Laura Carvalho.
I've had it for years. When I first started. Now,
Teammate 22, listen up.
and I'm pretty sure because, as I said,
His dominance from the get-go.
Richard put me onto EA games
You belong here.
when I first started. On the PS4. A lot of these games I got from there. I couldn't play them because I didn't have EA. And now I've got it back again. Yeah. That's where I got a lot of me Super Motocross ones and everything that I couldn't play. It didn't dawn to me. Yeah, where I got them from. And because I didn't have the membership anymore, I couldn't play them. When you stick on the racing line, you get combos and stuff like that. Racing line combos and super line combos and that when you stick to the line. Now there's the bridge to Suzuka. Because a lot of people say there's not, but there is. So when you... Yep. But when you look at Suzuka, you can see where the track goes, crosses underneath each other. So yeah, there is that bridge. But this corner I could not even take last night. Yep. 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 There's that corner. Now as I was coming into here, you know, you flick right and then flick left. I flicked right, and as I went to flick left, I just kept going straight round into the guardrail. It's like I was doing a full circle. So as I flicked there, just to get... I don't know. As I flicked it, I was going off to the right there and hitting the guard. I couldn't flick it. Every time I flicked it left, you're going, they've shut off pit lane.
I like this challenge. These teams are good.
That's the first time I've ever seen pit lane cut off. Yes, it's cut off. Oh, there goes your bonnet. This is more realistic. And more realistic. Yeah, it's empty. Look, there's no motor in it. It's empty. It's probably in behind you. Well, yeah, like the bonnet flicking off. You wouldn't get that in the other games. I've never seen it in the Seto or the other one. Parts flicking off. But yeah, this is a bit more realistic in some things. So there's the ridge. You watch as you go past the pits, you'll see it's all blocked off. Stop being cheeky, Prinny. Three wide into the S's. See pit lanes cordoned off. Looks like Lego blocks sitting there. Yeah, she's second. The first and second. Yumi's second. Match is third now. Nathan's taken her again.
Careful now, I think you might have pushed too far.
Well, they're all on you now. Yeah. How much left the fucking front of the car? Nathan's up your butt. Yeah, pulling away from him now. No, he's the one you got to beat. Make it, yeah, but yeah, she's stuffing around. She's fourth again. She was second, then yep, she's back down. She's going to sit on fourth. That's where she's sitting. I thought you were going to go across it backwards.
Well done, team.
Oh, look at the front end of the car. Look at it. There's nothing left, not even an engine in it. So wonder you're still going around the track.
Okay, interview, take one.
Okay.
Oh, they've even got the whiskers and everything right on it.
Okay. Right.
Thanks for taking the time to be with us today. I just wondered what your thoughts are on Seneca.
Seneca. They're the blue and white team, right? They'll look the same in the rearview mirror. Look, you know how I keep Raven West on top, year after year, race after race? It ain't some highfalutin philosophy about turnips. It's something teams like Seneca just never ever have. Money. Well, money and good looks. Listen, good looks are a curse.
Money and good looks.
You should count yourself lucky.
Hi. Of course you can.
Thank
Pleasure,
you.
thank you. Nice loser, a piece of phone in my face, get this master a million pieces.
Hey, you should be thanking them. The fans are the only reason why any of us have a job.
Something different.
My uncle's pile of gold is the reason you have a job. No, you know what? Screw the fans.
We're live,
No
so
matter
be
what
careful what you say. Set up your butt, I say.
This latest incarnation of Seneca looks to be a winning formula. How do you feel about this season?
We're very happy with the season so far. You and 22 are gelling nicely.
Yeah.
A good chase through the semis and looking to continue.
It's tented and the other bit's gonna be bum.
I just had the pleasure of meeting Nate. Isn't he just a
Look at the wheels on them. I'm mean looking bloody utes.
Your teammates crashed. They dropped weight.
Oh, into the silos. She's stuck. She's stuck on that strip. Yeah. It was the concrete where it's up. Yeah, she wedged. But yeah, you can't go too close to areas because she'll wedge you. Let's watch the silo area again. You don't get wedged. Bye bye, Nathan.
You can really throw them around.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just come on and then you come on. And yeah, it just went from there. Welcome to the stream. Showcasing a new game. Ouch. Poor old Yumina crash. Yeah. It's good, it shows you the cars behind where they are. Yep, I won't get caught on that area again. So it's real street racing because, yeah, all the vehicles, everything is still there. So it's real street racing on this one. Boxes that you hit earlier. At least you can push them off the road as you go round. Going to the finish line now. Another trophy, ramp it up. Chicago. Oh, we're in 2021 now. We've gone from February 2020 to, well, we've done a year. It started February. So I did. Yeah, it's a year.
No guts, no glory. Let's take what's ours.
Ah, Shelby. You're starting 17th. Hold tight, starting, oh no, starting in, I thought it said starting 17th, you're starting 13th. coming up close to him now. I've just turned that corner. There they are. And 12th now. It's funny, they've got trucks and we've got a car. Yeah. That's what I have to do, sit on back and push them and then move out when I've got the time to move out. Yeah, this horse. And on that too. There's the car ahead of you. There's third. I like how the fireworks go off as you go round. Yep, now you're third. Well, you're tossing with that one. Well, that's three. Second. Still on lap 3. Started lap 4. doing well. Oh, that would have been a good drift. Oh, look at your back bumper. It's only held on one side. Superficial damage. Let's get that trophy.
And that's another win for Raven West.
I just don't get how they're doing it. Is it something in the fuel system?
It's not the cars. It's McCain. He's a force of nature out there.
Doesn't hurt that it was raised on milk from a cash cow. What Raven West wants, Raven West buys.
How did you arrive at Raven West?
I just won a street racing festival in Brasilia when Marcus Cruzado offered me the seat at Seneca. I didn't even hesitate. But before I could sign, Ryan McCain offered me twice as much to join Raven West. Best team, best car, a chance at a legacy. How could I say no?
Please, can I get a selfie?
Of course you can. Anything. No, my pleasure.
Perfect, thank
Pleasure.
you.
Thank you. You see?
Do you ever regret your choice?
Not if we keep winning.
No, Red Bull Ring. I reckon John might be interested in this one.
Look, we aren't getting near Raven West, it just doesn't feel possible. Let's just give it one more go and see how close you can get. From our telemetry, he's making up time on the straights like he's carrying more horsepower than he's allowed.
But getting close shouldn't be this hard.
Thing is, he gets out in front, then it's game over. You can't catch him.
I'm fast. 22 is fast. We should be able to catch Nate, but I can't see where we can push harder.
Keep pushing. Try and find at least a second.
One we don't have. I can't explain it.
Part of me wants to dispute this with the officials, but that isn't what we do. And they are the champions. I expect them to be fast. We can find a way, though.
Lara has a slower time, more in line with what I'd expect. Still fast, but achievable. start losing traction and turning in at speeds I expect would cause oversteer.
I mean, this is showing every bit of damage that would actually happen. When that bonnet come flying off, that looked unreal.
And it's Seneca number 22 coming in third place tonight.
Both Seneca cars reach the podium. Another great day for the team.
McCain wins it.
Yeah.
How did Seneca give him a run for his money?
What do you think about Seneca's current form?
In a word? Unprecedented.
Incredible.
Decent.
You ask me again, you see what happens.
It's not just that they've worked their way into the upper midfield on such a small budget. It's that they're finally doing it with both drivers.
Right now, this moment, this is the best we've ever been. But when you succeed, people want more. So it's time for us to deliver.
We're going live to Raven West driver Nathan McCain.
Now you got to deliver.
Double threat of Seneca and Volt.
Yeah. And the actual film clips, they look like they are real. Doesn't look like a game. Done it so well. Yeah. It did. Yeah. Oh, what did you think when I said it's a game? So you found out it was a game. Yeah. I was looking at a few and I thought, no, I'll try this one. You know, I've got a fair few there. I thought, no, I'll try this one. Being a Grid Legends, it'd be probably good. It is.
Raven with Team Russell, regardless of what they say in England. Great part, scared of McCain.
Oh, you got a uterus now. Well, that's what we used to call it decades ago. Oh, let's go out in the uterus. Oh, remember, they're uteruses. So they carry more than one. I've got the extra carriage in the back, so that's, yeah. Being a ute, they just got nicknamed uteruses. Because a lot of blokes call their cars female cars. Oh yeah, got the female uterus. Just something I grew up with. My brothers and his mates. Oh, that's one of these elimination ones again. Bye-bye, number 18. You're going in a minute. A few seconds, you'll be gone. Oh, there've been two taken down. There's 16 now. Seconds, we lose another two. You missed this. Oh, there goes your bonnet. It made it put him behind because, yeah, it flicked off and put him off. Another two's about to go. Yeah, so it's two that goes. Down to 10 of these very shortly. Whoa, what happened there? Ten of yous left now. Down to 8. Yumi's still there, just. Oh, look at all the tides jump up. Like today, how many tyres they would use at every track to set them up, and how often they have to replace them. And there'd be probably millions of tyres by the time they're stacked up, and then 2 or 3 deep in some areas. I'd hate to say how much is on each track behind all those railings. Down to 4. Oh yeah, they're going to push you now. Nathan wants to win this and the others want to. Just about to lose 2 more. So yeah. Down to 2. You and Nathan. We got a bit of a distance between him, but yeah, only 5 seconds to go. You're gonna get it.
Hey, well done. It was a tough race.
North Point will be shattered after that first lap retirement, but one man's
Yep.
crash is another's treasure, and I'm sure Seneca are extremely happy with that result today.
Share play 5 minutes. Electric again. Want me to restart it?
There is a fair amount left for them to prove, but so far, so good. And it's another chance for them to show their prowess in the electric racing events, where drivers get a nice and spicy speed boost for hitting the boost zones.
Feels so hard.
Okay, keep the pressure on Raven West. We can get close to them.
Oh yeah, saw the wing go up and everything then. Yeah, just go. You can see it actually going up and down. Looks good actually to see that back wing in action.
Maybe stay out of their path, don't get taken out.
God, you're well ahead of him, and you're only on lap 1. Your beast's ready now.
The time last lap was a 1:36.4.
Looks good, that wing going up and down. It's exactly how it's meant to work. Missed it. Add the boost jump. Got the boost.
The time last lap was a 1:33.4.
He's 11 seconds behind. 12. Yep, we haven't even used the boost. 13 behind. 14. 15. 16. Yeah. Yeah. Beasting section's coming up again. Has he got full boost anyway?
Okay, you've got boost.
Okay, boost ready. Yeah. About to come over the finish line anyway. Lightning bolt trophy.
Seneca are smashing this season and may soon be graduating from their false rivalry to potentially chasing Raven West. Oh, I'm eager to see this play out.
I don't know. As I said, I just come on and just chucked me into races. I have not had a chance to look at anything. I did that one race and that was it. So I wouldn't have a bloody clue. I just did that one race and handed it over to you.
Last season, Volts was shut out of the Pro League entirely. Now they've made it to the pros, they are becoming a real threat.
Hey, watch where you're going.
What is his problem? Maybe we'll be the ones to take down Raven West.
Do you think a team like Seneca stands a chance with Nathan McCain out there?
Maybe if they had 2 Yumi Tanakas. Teams today need to be firing on both cylinders if they want to stand a chance. But if this newbie does good, then bring it on, baby. That's why we're here.
Seneca's goal this year was to beat Volts. But now they're doing as well as they are, they've got to be asking themselves whether they should shoot higher. And in the grid, nobody is higher than Raven West.
It's great to see rivalries out on the track.
Dubai. Dubai.
And it seems like Raven West.
Feels good not to be carrying this team on my own, Winston. Good luck.
You need to finish in the top 4. Good luck. Let's rein it in. Push them over the edge there.
Number 9 time, he must have finished on the taxis tonight. Yeah, 'cause I got the front door open, I don't normally see what time they come in now. A sand, is it? Well, it did look like snow first off. And the way the wet it looked outside, it did look like snow. But yeah, didn't think sandstorm. But yeah, that first one, it did look like snow. So, never thought sandstorms. Whoa! Oh yeah, now on the first lap anyway, so yeah. Huh? Yeah, it's a bloody long lap. Oh, it's the start of the second lap. Oh, she's first. Your teammate. Go on, Yumi. She's just gone down to third. Nathan took her. She's the number one driver too. Wow. It's that same bloody spot. And she's down to fourth now. God, it's a long lap.
The last lap time is 2:13.5.
She passed this lap at the two. Yumi's got back up to third. And Nathan's in between you and her. But she's just holding the back of the field back. And she's sort of holding the back of the field back. Because Nathan's getting close to you now. He's right on you. Yeah, she was trying to hold the rest of them back, but they're all catching up now. Right, they're all hard on you. Once you see those things behind you, you know they're all hard on you. She kept them back as long as she could. But Yumi's second, right? Yumi's behind you. That's what the green one is. That shows you. Come on, Yumi. Come on, bring it home. 1 and 2, Yumi. There she's holding. Yeah. Now she's holding Nathan back, but she's still sitting second. She's only 1.2 behind you. 1.3 because you're pulling away a little bit, but she's holding them. Nah, Nathan got her. Not far until finish line now. About 10 seconds. Coming up to it now.
Nice driving out there. Keep it up.
Oh, she come in third. So there was a first and third for the team.
So, you think you're fast? Well, time attack is where you can prove yourself against the competition. In this discipline, you'll be sharing the track with other competitors, all trying to get the fastest lap time. So, not only do you have to achieve eye-watering lap times, you have to do it while avoiding the race traffic. With a set number of laps to lock that fastest lap in place, every second counts if you want to drive away a time attack champion.
We are now live just before the race with Raven.
San Francisco.
Ryan, are you surprised?
I hate to say it, but Ryan's right. Having no reserve drive isn't a great position to be in. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll be alright.
Hey, no negativity before we race. 22, don't worry about it. Let's just
There's the tram lines up above ya. I can remember all them because, yes, I grew up with trams here. We had trams here. When I was little. And I can remember those tram lines above us. Huh? No. Well, this is a different style door and you're still even taking that one off. This is where you're strapped in. You've already lost one door. This one's just sitting there. There you go. 6 laps. Start of lap 3. Most I kept it on the flat part of San Francisco, not the hilly part. Whoa! Please that bump your back round. .347 you've done it in, and Kane's done it in 50.117. You mean 50.634. So you're nearly 4 seconds faster than Nathan. But that's why you're still first, because you've done the fastest lap, right? Level 4 did it 50.650. Newbie did it in 56.34, so yeah. And last did it in 54.4. 8.3, so there's 8 seconds between first and last, roughly. No, you're not. You've got the fastest lap. 46.347. We don't have to worry about him passing you because yet you're still first on the fastest lap.
Be careful. I saw what happened on the monitors. Nate is not playing nicely.
There's Yumi. She's running third. Still sitting on the same times. No one has got any faster. Nathan hasn't picked up any time. Yumi hasn't picked up any. Oh, yep. Yumi's going down now. Hannah Wolf has gone up to third with 50.1 or 50.417. But you're still fastest. You're 46. They got 50s. They got 46.
Yeah, I won't lie. This season's been disappointing for me, personally.
Nathan McCain trying to overtake Valentine Manzi now, and he's been clipped. McCain putting Manzi out of action once again.
Nate! What was that today, man?
You got a problem with me, Valentine? I got no problem dealing with you.
If you want to trash talk me in the press, that's fine. But you keep pulling up there, that stops. But you're gonna get somebody hurt. Yeah?
Hopefully. It'll be you.
So he knows Kung Fu. I'm still faster than him.
What about Seneca? People are saying they're the real threats, and you seem to get more aggressive every time you face them.
You know what? I'm done. Take your mic.
The cars are lined up on the grid ready for the
Yep.
start of the race.
He didn't like to be told. Oh, Sports Park Sydney. Yes, it is a nice track. So, we're seeing Australian tracks on here that we're not seeing on the other games. Yeah. Alright.
Listen, stay out McCain's path.
This game, we're seeing
Control and acting reckless.
different Aussie tracks, right?
Challenged very well.
The other two, no. Point this out to John with this game, right? Now, if Grid Legends can do it, why can't Gran Turismo? They can showcase more of our tracks. Why can't the others? So, he's seeing other tracks in this game. So, Australia is giving permission for the tracks to be used. Or it wouldn't be in this game, would it? So what Gran Turismo is saying is a load of bullshit. Exactly. So if they want more drivers, they're going to have to start doing, because yeah, I'm liking this a bit more actually. For the tracks. I'm liking it more than the Seto. You've got more tracks to choose from, well, you're driving on a lot. Now, if Gran Turismo, being such a big name, and yes, I'm saying it live on stream, they would pay the extra like Grid Legends did, to get the proper tracks. Yeah, well, Gran Turismo ought to do something, because these ones, if I start showcasing these ones with a lot of Australian tracks and different tracks around the world, people will go for these games more. And I know that for a fact. So yeah. Gran Turismo and Assetto will lose players once they start seeing these other games. Well, yeah, well, I'm saying just Gran Turismo should try and sort out something with not just Australian tracks. Miami, South Africa, all of those. More British tracks, Silverstone, all those, right? There is that many tracks that are not supported. Why don't they try? Why don't they get a vote from the players and then see what they can do to get more tracks and more cars? Yeah, Panorama is usually the only one that they do, because that's the world class track, right? That's why. These aren't classed as world class like Bathurst. But yeah, if they really want something, they will fight to get the rights for it. Alright? It's like what's happening with Phillip Island and all that. South Australia really wanted the rights to getting all that. So they pushed and they worked to get it, and they got it. That's all it takes. So yeah, Gran Turismo, Assetto, all those should look into it, get their players, see what their players want about more tracks around the world, and yeah, push forward. So when you're going for something, you'll go all out to get to where you want to get to. With Gran Turismo being such a big name, and yeah, it's only on PS, they've got the rights to PS, they can do that, right? They can get rights to more tracks. When you look at that, it's only PS game, Xbox, computer excluded. So if they got the rights just for PS, they can get rights for anything. They really push for it. But what they get out of the game and how many people are playing them now, they can afford it. They really can. Of these games and everything, people don't realise how much money they make out of them. They make out they're poor. They're not bloody poor. They just don't want to go any further. They could go a lot further with the games than what they are. Oh, well, there is another Australian track. It's a beautiful track to drive. So yes, this stream, people, in this stream, people, you will see a second Australian track that we just did. I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. Where's the Sydney track? Where's Harp? Yeah. Sydney is world class too. A lot of our tracks are world class, but they're not being recognised because they're not using the tracks. The only one they really use and recognise is the mountain. Bathurst. So yeah. You look at tracks in Queensland, South Australia, Victoria, New South Wales, more in New South Wales, Western Australia, even Tassie. Yes, our tracks aren't as big and long. That Simmons Plains, the V8 supercars, drove on that one. If Baskerville, the southern track, was a little bit bigger, they would have used that one too. Baskerville is smaller in length to Simmons. There's basically a square, but part of the square's been cut out, and that's where the main straight is and the hairpins, big S's, sweeping S's. Come down. Yes. Now, on this game, these are world-class tracks. In this game, they're classed as world-class tracks, right? Why aren't these tracks used on the others? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. You put GT7 cars on here, on these tracks. Oh my god, that would be unreal. Yes. Because of the uphill, how much uphill it is. That would give a lot of the GT7 drivers a real challenge. Because yes, there's a lot of tracks like this. Even the mountain's got the uphill, but it's only a short uphill. This is a good uphill. Uphill racing. Yeah, you've heard about downhill racing. Well, this is the uphill. It really shows the difference in normal track work to uphill racing. And you got to keep the revs up and the speed to go uphill. Going downhill, it's easy. You glide down. You get your speed and just glide. Here you got to work your gears, everything. It's skill. And there's a lot of these GT7 did the skill of this sort of thing, then they'd know what proper skill in racing is. Because yeah, the Target Tasmania, it's all like this. Uphill, downhill, all different bits. So now, Headhunters, got that trophy. So yeah, there's a lot of different things, and this one is showcasing just about all of them so far.
And that's Raven West, Nathan McCain and Laura Carvalho leading the charge here at Strada Alpina.
If Seneca's Yume Tanaka are hot on their heels,
could this be the race where she makes Grid World Series history? Seneca spots a gap.
It's all or nothing.
McCain doesn't like it.
That's Yumi. Yeah, it took Yumi out. Oh my god, he was terrible.
We're still investigating the cause of the accident, but right now it appears there was a fault in the active suspension system combined with a direct impact to the right rear tire. Yume Tanaka is out of surgery and in stable condition, but she
They have to amputate the leg below the knee.
Yep.
Hey.
How does this affect Seneca's chances of qualifying?
She's out.
Should go home, Ajit.
She's lost a leg.
Okay. Sure as I know.
Yep.
Yumi's one of my closest friends. And that wheel, it should never have come off. No matter how reckless McCain might have been.
They want to sell the team a G.
Who does?
Board of directors. They gave me an ultimatum. Deliver a miracle, or I'm gone. And they tried to recoup their investment.
Yep. This is actually showing what happens in teams. I like this game, actually.
We can still qualify, though. We just need to up our game. No more mistakes. No self-pity either.
You're asking a lot from one driver.
I'm asking a lot from both of you.
He was handing in his notice. He was quitting. Oh, it actually shows what happened in that team. Drift showcase. You got a decent drift then.
That's how you support her. You make sure there's a team to come back to.
The 21st. I just got 0, you're not getting anything. You're not getting any points, nothing.
Remember, you need enough speed to get through a drift, but give yourself room to send your car through the corner.
Yeah. And you gotta do the track, you gotta do 3 laps. Yeah, because you're not doing anything on the track. I don't know. I don't know. I think, yeah, that's drifting. You gotta go. It's like when we're doing the dirt tracking. It's just like you're just trying to do donuts. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I don't know how to drift properly, but yeah, you sort of, it's like, well, I've been told it's like what we're doing on the dirt tracks. How we just go forward, drive where our actual wheels are going. You got to drive the track like that. That's what I was told with drifting. But yeah, there's something down there. It says drift something, drift mode. You didn't get down to the drift mode bit. when you brought that big thing up. When you brought the full thing up. Now, no, it was a longer bit. It was heaps more than that. Yeah, down there. See, drift mode, counter steer, assist. Down the bottom, drift mode. Keep going down. There it is. I don't know. As I said, I don't know how to drift. Yes. Because you got to keep going around the track. I think that's how you get it. If you were getting it then. I mean, don't you just drive it like you're racing and you drift around each corner. Yeah. But you got 3 laps, you haven't done one yet. You just about finished one. Very good. Right, drive like that and just drift around each corner. We don't keep it going left, right the whole time. That's it. Now you're starting to get up. And then now you drift the other way. That's how I was told, but I haven't done it, right? As I said, we haven't fully learned drifting, but yeah, it's like you're racing and you just... Oh, I don't know, because I am not a drifter and I've never drifted in my life. Only time I've drifted is, if you call it drifting, is motocross, right? The way we drift and slide around the tracks. That's a form of drifting. And that's the same on the dirt tracks when we're using the utes and that. Because yeah, we're turning the wheels and that, and we're drifting on those dirt tracks. But doing it on road surface, no. I've done it in whole utes and that on tracks mucking around, and of course in motocross when we're flying around and flipping the back wheel and everything like that. And speedway, we actually drift around the corners on speedway. But yeah, on these sort of things, no, I don't understand how to do it. I've got the idea of it, yeah. I thought this, with it actually being a drift section, it would just sort of be okay with it. I don't know. So you've got all the input there, whether you have to change any of that. Because everything's on 0% except steering. That's in the halfway, but yeah, everything's 0. So there's suspension, tyre slip, engine collision, steering sensitivity. So I know it's all to do with those settings, but yeah, as I said, we never did drifting. We used to, but it wasn't classed as drifting back in our day. Drifting didn't come out till a bit later. So, springs, dampers, everything's there. As I said, I hadn't been in there to look at any of that. So I think it's all to do with those settings. And the bit at the back shows you your drifting. That's it, see? Got your drifting action. We're getting it now. But yeah, it's still showing 0. I'm not sure how this one's meant to go.
Remember, you need enough speed to get through a drift, but give yourself room to send your car through the corner.
Well, you got 2,000. But I'm not even sure when to hit brakes or what to drift. As I said, I'm no drifter. I'd love to learn it. But my shoulder, I don't think I could do drift racing. To be honest. Last night threw everything out. There's no way I could drift. Yeah, it's only on the corners. I don't know. As I said, it's normal racing, and you drift around corners only. If you're actually racing and doing it on straight like that, flat out, you're going to be like sitting on the first lap when everyone's finished. And as soon as you, well, I can see, but as soon as you get straightened up, as you come out of the corner, you stop drifting and go straight again. Till you get to the next corner, and then you drift around it again. As I said, I've never done it, and now with my neck and shoulder the way it is, I doubt if I will be able to ever drift properly. So, yeah, it's an art to do. I take my hat off to the ones I watch that drift. So if you've got the proper right setup with your clutch, gear shift, handbrake, everything, it's not hard, but the way we're set up, probably a lot hard. It's harder for us to learn it because we're not properly set up for drifting. I'd like to see some of these others that we've been racing try and do some drifting. Like I've seen that girl I watch. She is awesome. Mama Drifts or something her name is. She's fairly young, but yeah. . Yeah, we have to 49. So yeah. Ryko, a fan club, trophy earned.
Okay, 22, last lap to show off your drifting skills.
I think you're getting it. Yeah. Oh, as I said, I can describe how to do it to someone, but yeah. Well, I take my hat off, you've been able to get it worked out to this. But yeah, that's exactly how, what you're doing is exactly how you're meant to be doing it. Drifting. Yep. Well, you've come into 20th now. You're 81,000. Come up one position. It is hard. It's not easy.
Before we get underway, we would like to wish you, Mate Naka, a speedy recovery. She's in all our hearts. And we must also thank Seneca Racing for taking part despite these events.
I know over the years of driving in real, I've drifted around things, but not intentionally. But to do full drifting, no. So I said I'd take my hat off to anyone that can fully drift.
That's how you support her. You make sure there's a team to come back to.
Remember, you need enough speed to get through a drift. But
I might be able to do a lot of different driving, but yeah, there's a few things I cannot do, and I'm not even scared to admit it. Drifting is one, full drifting, and yeah, burnout, 360 donuts one way and then flicking to the other way. I don't have the control of my arms anymore. I can do it all in bikes and stuff like that, but not in cars. And yeah, with some of the tyres over the years that I've had to drive on, more or less slicks on canvas, you drift around corners and shit, but it's not intentional. No way now I would ever have driven with kids and everything in the car the way that my brother used to do stuff to them. I ever got caught driving these days like that, instant loss of license and car taken. See, we used to cut and shut things, lower our vehicles and everything by taking things out of springs and stuff like that, lowering them down that way and cutting springs down and the suspension. Oh yeah, we modified a lot of shit over the years. Which wasn't street legal, but you weren't ever looked at. Now with the pits and everything, there's no way we could do what we got away with. I said, if you've driven some of the shit that I've driven, you wouldn't have or seen what I'd driven and how it was. You'd wonder how the hell we drove it. As I said, I didn't come from a poor family. Originally, it was a good working class family. And then, my mum still worked after it. The breakup. Yeah, she works 3 or 4 bloody jobs to keep us in the house, not go into where I used to live before, because that's where they used to put us on. We were been in a 2-bedroom, me and my brother sleeping in the same room. Mum wouldn't allow. There are only 2 bedrooms there. Well, no, it's no position. It's points. First point, well, your driver first. You're actually first. It was 181,174. Nathan's got 130. You're 51 ahead of him. Yeah. Yep. Well, you're 226,134 now. Nathan is 139.01. You've nearly doubled his score so far. So yeah, it's score in those 3 laps. Oh yeah, Nathan's, yeah, he's still 130. That's what he got for the 3. But you've come up from 21st to 1st. You're 325,940 now. 325 and Nathan was 130.
Get some rest. You'll need it. Thanks for doing this today.
Yeah. So your fastest lap was 1 minute 42 something. But yeah, it was actually drift points that you had to get to bring you up. Why did I have to put that date?
It's a very bad situation for Seneca. Nobody wants to be in this position, and you certainly can't blame Marcus Stowe for striving to find the best in it. Unfortunately, only being able to get half the points will cost them in the
I was waiting for you to say that.
Thanks, Aaron. It is incredible to see the fighting spirit of driver 22 carrying the whole team alone.
So, take that off to what you just did, because as I said, I am not a drifter. I know the sequence of doing it, actually doing it these days, no. If it was a few years ago before I had all my neck fused and everything like that, I could probably do it. Yeah, everything resets back, I think.
Come this far just to give up now. Let's carry this
As I said, it's the first time I looked at this game myself.
Do what you always do. That's good enough for me.
This is going to be rough. We can get half points maximum. You see us drop down the leaderboard, but every win opens the parachute and slows us down.
You know what time I was finding? I haven't got a bit of sleep. About 6:30 this morning. I had the aircon going full pelt. I couldn't breathe until about 6:30 this morning. And as I said, it's not smoking because I'm just about given up. I had to board that pack yesterday, those few. of the day I had. And late last night, I went for a little walk just around the block to see if that would open my lungs up. It's not my lungs, I'm in the sinus area, but I haven't got any pain. I don't know what's going on. And yeah, as soon as it gets to a certain time of a night, I'm back like it. I'm back like it now. And with all this smoke coverage that we've got today, I thought there was a fire just up at the back of West Haven. Only about, well, probably by the time I walked up Warwick Street next to me, I went right up here on the bush. Because where I used to live, up in West Hobart, where I had my first wedding night, is actually on the edge of West Hobart and the mountain area, going up to a scrub to the mountain. And when you're looking at it, and you see those last bit of houses off to the, sort of when you're looking at the mountain, and you see it's slightly off to the right, well, that's just above me. So I know I used to look from my front door in West Hobart when I lived there when I was 19, 20, straight up there, because the motel, not a big restaurant, everything up there, used to have a red line. You'd look from the water up towards, or the bridge, Tasman Bridge, up towards the mountain, you'd see this red line. That was the motel. That's right on the border of the bloody bushland here. That's where I thought it was, directly behind us. The way the smoke come in was from Mountain Way. So it's drifted up to Mountain and then down across. But yeah, when I sent you those photos, that's when I looked it up. Because there wasn't anything at, they got here at 4 o'clock. They left about 4:45 by the time they packed up and everything. I went out at 5:30, 5:45. And yeah, it's covered in smoke. And they said it's going to last a few days before it's going to clear. So it's going to be great tomorrow, 26. So we're going to get the beautiful red sky in the morning and everything by bushfire. So if you see photos, don't panic. Controlled burn-offs. What a stupid time of year to have done it. But yeah, if they had waited till next weekend, yeah, they might not have been able to, because yeah, we're meant to get be rain. So I think Monday, right through. But what a stupid time of year to do it. Should have been done earlier. I know which areas they've done Mount Nelson. That's just above Sandy Bay. Lower Sandy Bay. And where the southern outlet goes to go to Kingston, cuts up between the mountain and Mount Nelson. But Mount Nelson is the battery, one of the batteries when this was, yeah, penal settlement. And yeah, that was one of the batteries on this side. And yeah, there's a battery at Sandy Bay and Bell Reef on the other side of the river. 3 batteries we had here. A minute. Back in the 1800s, of any bad ships come up, they used to send out the cannonballs. Batteries are still here, but yeah, all the cannons, everything, yeah, have gone completely. And certain areas of the batteries are locked on. Can't get inside them. You can go round the area where the batteries are. I think they've locked up all the inside so you just can't get in them anymore. Yeah, as teens we used to go and bloody play up around in there. El Reeve one. Yeah, they're flashing you. Oh yeah. See, a lot of people forget that we've still got batteries here. They're still here. So, if they wanted to really open them up and put anything in them, they could, to protect our harbour. I don't know. Yeah. But if you ever get a chance to go over, there's a lot of areas I could show you that they haven't showcased on what I've been sending you. But yeah, because we live in it all the time, yeah, whatever. It's to us, right? Whatever. It's like anyone that lives somewhere, they don't think much about their own state. That's all I've ever known. Other states looks better than your own state, always does. But I've lived here all my life, as you know, except when I lived over the mainland. And I still haven't seen every part here. Arthur River. Oh yeah, that is worth going. That is one place I would like to go back and hopefully get the same place that I had my honeymoon up there, second marriage. I just hope those people are still alive, but yeah. It's 20 years ago, so I doubt... No, I'm inside why? I was sitting at my steering wheel. Wow. Yeah, it's just... No, I'm still sitting here, but yeah, it just showed me that, yeah, it lost connection. Only just showed me. So, no, I have not moved. That's what I mean. I don't know what's going on. This is what's been happening. What? Where at? Well, we usually get... It comes over from WA, Adelaide, and then it comes over the Bight, right? We use our own Adelaide, and then down. No. Why? What? I'm not on anything. I have not touched anything. It says you're in share bay, 59 minutes 14. Oh, it was still saying you're in there. Well, I'll try it again. There's a connection somewhere between south and here. So there's something going on between the Australian Bight and the Bass Strait, because it comes from the Bight and it sweeps down around Tassie. Right? So it's somewhere along there. Because I'm still sitting in my chair. And if I had moved, you would have heard my mic go. Because my headset goes dead. What's going on? I am. I'll have a look. Because we're meant to be getting 26 tomorrow. Just having a look at Tassie's maps. See what we're coming... But yeah, I can bring it right out. Oh, didn't give you the right one. I want the radar map, thank you. And I can stretch it right out to the whole world to see what's going on. There's nothing around me at the moment, at all. Where it's hitting is mid-New South Wales, around Dubbo, Parks, Forbes, Bathurst, Mudgee. That's where it's hitting in New South Wales and on the border into Queensland. But there's nothing under us, nothing around Adelaide. There's a little bit under Perth, but the cyclone, guess where it is? Top end of Western Australia, going across Port Hedland, Karratha, Port Hedland, up across Broome, up into the Northern Territory, just under Darwin. There's a big trough up there going through Katherine. And that's where it's heading, and yeah, it's going to head across the top of Queensland out towards the Solomon Islands. There's nothing around us. Right, now I'm going to see what's coming up. So if you look from Antarctica, oh yeah, we've got it swirling up from under Antarctica, coming underneath us. Yeah, when I take it up to early hours to 5 a.m. Sunday morning, that cyclone is really taking effect. Yep, it's hitting right across Papua New Guinea, right out to the Solomons, out past New Zealand, even under New Zealand, everywhere. And that trough from the cyclone is actually going right through towards Argentina, the trough. So yeah, it's a cyclone, but it's not going to really hit us, the weather, until Monday, I think it is. Yeah, tell you when we're getting the rain. Yeah, Monday, 83%, Tuesday, 99%, Wednesday, 33%, Thursday, 55%, Friday, 37%. We only get Wednesday morning with a bit of sun. And that's 23, but we're down to 19, 16, 23, 15, 16 as that cyclone's going across. Because that's what I do. I always stretch out from where I am to see what's above, around Tokyo, Japan, all around those areas, and down below Antarctica. So yeah, early hours in the morning is going to hit everywhere. We were saying 23 next Friday for you, for me, but on the Thursday, it's saying 27 and full wind. You aren't going to get much of this weather trough that we're going to get because it's coming up from Antarctica as well. It's going across the top of Tassie, Australia, with the cyclone, and then down at Antarctica, it's actually got snow down there. It's actually snowing in sections down there. And that's the weather trough that's coming up towards us. So yeah, between snow in Antarctica and the cyclone, we're in between a tropical and a winter trough. The squash in between. So now you know why I've got to get out of Tasmania.
Focus on this race and try to secure points. It's the best we can do.
If we're getting this weather now, normally March is one of our hottest months. We haven't even had any March flies out here yet. Nothing. I think since October, when we usually start getting the good weather, we can get 30s in October. we didn't start getting our 30s until mid-January. A couple here and there. That was it. Probably one in December, but not many. And 26 and 27, we haven't had many days like that. It's usually been between 20 and 24. Or 18 and 22. Which is basically our spring. Holy hell!
I think you may have upset them.
Whoa! That was unreal to see. See how the wing lifts on the back of that? Oh my bloody hell. I know. As I said, you see how that wing's going up and down. Just a bit of air going under that wing, and yeah, it would have just flipped that car more.
Just give it your all. Focus on this race and try to secure points.
What I like about this, it's showing everything. You smash up, it's showing everything that what can happen. It's quite real. Yeah, the whole back where the engine is has got to lift right off the wing with all the wings on that. You're going to lose the whole back end of it. Where you saw everything coming off his car and you hit it. This is unreal for actually seeing everything happen. This one is. This is not a Tokyo truck, is it? I was going to say it wasn't the Tokyo Expressway. Because, yeah, this isn't, but that tunnel bit did look a bit like that one. Oh, it's the elimination one again. It said, doesn't it look like the expressway? Certain parts of this looks like the Tokyo Expressway. That's what I said, is it the Tokyo Expressway? So much of it looks like that. Whoa, there goes your bonnet. So doesn't it look like the expressway? Looks, yeah. But the expressway is in the city. But, yeah. Certain parts of it reminds me of the expressway. They're coming down through here. But yeah, this tunnel's a bit long. I know, but certain parts of it reminds me of it. Tokyo Expressway. My God. Oh, he couldn't even get his car around either. You're second. Yeah, well, Lara, she's second. She's 4 seconds, 4.4 in ahead of you. They're doing uneven ones at the moment. There's 9. Yep, she's only just ahead of you. Yeah, they're doing uneven. So there's 7 left. So next lot there'll be 5. Then there'll be 3. Yeah, there's 5 of you left now. Next elimination there'll be only 3 of you. It's a tunnel every time. So yeah, 3 out of 3. But Nathan's got it. Oh no, Lara's got it. No, Nathan did in the end. Well, look, you didn't have much front end left. You got 3rd. Is that bloody tunnel every time. Took it down.
And this is where it gets messy.
The trucks! Truck racing. Oh my god, when they were at Baskerville, they were coming down that back straight to come round to sweep it to come onto the main straight. Because the starting grid on the back straight started around there and you come round, the first was on the main. One of the trucks didn't pull up in time to go round that sweeper hairpin. Yeah.
We've had some encouraging news about Yume's recovery.
Well, I was actually on that end of that corner. My car, everything was parked up there, looking down onto the track. I had a heap of kids with me, and this truck come flying at us. Know what I did? I just told the kids to run, and the youngest one couldn't. I just grabbed it, found somewhere, and just wrapped myself over the kid. The truck flew over us and landed in the cars behind us. It was hairy, but yeah. His brakes failed and he was hammering and there was just nothing there. He couldn't do anything. He only took out one car, luckily, because it wasn't full up on that part, because they were more up on the hill. And yeah. We don't know how no one got killed that day. So yeah. The car was actually replaced by the team because it was quite a big team. That the truck, all the brakes just failed on it. They don't know what happened. So yeah, the car wasn't worth much. It was only an old shit box, but they were given a better car. But not brand spanking new one, but just something a bit better than what they had. And more reliable, that would pass the road worthies. Back in those days, you could use Flintstone cars, everything. All the floor rusted out the lot. Now they do all the checks now. Because back in our day, our cars were made of steel, not tin foil. Oh yeah, our cars used to take a lot. Christ, when we bloody chockies on my EH. Decided to let go and come through my boot. Come right through. Oh. These days if that happened now, the car's written off. We fixed it. Migged it, everything. Unless you pulled up all the carpet and that, you would not have known that, yeah. All the suspension, everything come through the floor in the back of me EH. I think it was something like 36 gig this game.
30.0.
Now I haven't taken, the only game I really took off was Rocket League and GTA. And yeah, I've got all those F1 games on. I got all the MotoGP games on. Put this one on. Arc Raiders as well. And this is the 5 version because you can get this in 4 and 5. This is the PS5 version. It's, even though I've had it for years, when I had the 4. Since I went back into my library, it gave me both versions, 4 and 5. So, well, there's not much left of that truck. You can see just, yeah, the shell of them. Look at it, it's just, they're just flimsy. It's just a casing over all of that shit. Yeah, they just put on more guns because, yeah, it's all that light. Well, oh, there's me car on asphalt. Those ones with green lights on the front of them. That's one of the cars I raced on asphalt. Because it's got all that lighting on the front and on the back it's, yeah. It's a bloody nice car to drive too. Oh, Crescent Valley. I think that's America, I think.
As we saw online, Yume is hitting milestones in her recovery, but it's clear that this will be a long process for her. We are all cheering her on from the sidelines, and we'll keep you updated on her progress.
I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's America. Look at the lay of the track. No, I don't either. I don't know all the road tracks over there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is American. Because it's... Because they've got the Daytona lay. They like... Because they like fast tracks. I'm wondering if it's Nevada, out around Nevada way. It's not. Well, there is a Crescent Valley, but yeah, it's track and field.
I've been talking to you mate today. No pressure, but she's tuning into this one. So give her a show.
Come on, I think you hit them one too many times.
Oh my god. I put in, right, Crescent Valley, car racing track, and guess what's come up? Baskerville Raceway, Old Beach, Tasmania, my home track. So that's come up as Crescent Valley car racing track. The map is Baskerville. Wow. Futeria. Mark. Well, no, I don't want Hobart. I want USA. Yeah, that's using my own area. Choose an area for me. Edit. Now it's using my location. So, for Crescent Valley, it's bringing up my own area. I fancy bringing up Baskerville. I'll send you the link to this so that you can see our Baskerville track. Yeah. That will give you a bit of insight on Baskerville, my home track. And I raced on for many years as well. I grew up on that one. And Simmons Plains, you know, because of the V8 supercars, you know Simmons. And yes, you still see our mud racing motocross track at the side, on the roadside of the track. Still see the tyres poking up out of the ground. There we built the main track across the road over near the drag track at the back of there. But when you do get to come over here, I'll get on to Baskerville Historics and everything like that, because I'm in all that on Facebook. Actually, I might invite you into it. So, whoa, Jesus. Then you can see a lot of our events that come up here at Baskerville, our home events. But the Manleys that were hanging off the bridge in the Monaro, they are all a part of the historical racing out of Baskerville and Simmons. But yeah, they've got a lot of bloody cars. Between him and his son, the one I could have been married to, yeah, I would have been a very rich boy now if I had it, but no. Because yeah, my mother had a planned marriage for me. And my brother. I tried to pair me up with Frank Sylvia's son, Shane Manley. We were two different people. Now I went to official events for him with the army and all that sort of stuff, so he had all those sort of things. I was made to do it. But the nights were good. Oh my god, I remember one of the army. Oh, that was a good bloody smash in front of you. It was an army night down at where they sort of quarantined things. The army place that he was with was near there. So we had to go to this a big night then. It was called Snobs Night. You know what he was dressed up as? A down Aussie ocker. He wasn't fat back then, but he's quite a big person now. Well, not fat, but yeah. He's filled out like most men do that age, but yeah. He had his t-shirt on with all this padding underneath and everything to make him look like a big fat gut. Shorts and Blunston boots, exactly like a ocker. And on his head he had the hanky with the corners tied in 4 points on his head. You know what Mum dressed me up as? A snob, a lady of the night. I had fox furs and everything around my neck. Oh my god. So if it had been a real gangster night, I would have really fitted in. But yeah. Mum had all those mink fox furs and all that sort of stuff back in those days. She had fur coats a lot. Yes, I had them, but I don't know where they've ended up on her desk to now. Sort of disappeared out of my gear. Yeah. I had, with the bikes and cars over the years, the different events that we had was great. And then the 100-year road racing reunion. They couldn't get Dad for obvious reasons. I can't say what happened where he was at that time. Shane wasn't answering because it wasn't long after he'd lost Nash, and we lost Mum. I know, Mum was still alive, that's right. But Mum was away, so I was the only one they could contact, because they knew who I'd married. So yeah, I got a full weekend, or not more than a weekend, 5 days at the track. Plus big dinners at what football stadium in Launceston? Aurora Stadium or whatever it's called. That's what it was called years ago. A big dinner there on the Saturday night. And then the next day we had the classic racing. And yeah, a lot of the guys I raced against, they were a lot older than me. They were in their 30s and that. They were in their 80s out there at Simmons, still racing for that event. It was unreal to see them all get back on the bikes, as old as they were, and race around that track. So yeah, we do have big events here. But yeah, I lost all the 100-year reunion stuff, but I got the 50-year badge. So yes, because of Dad's racing history in the Longford Mile and everything like that, what you find out about Longford is mainly the cars. And yes, that guy did come back over from England not long ago for it. Yeah. They don't show the bikes much, it's more the cars on that track. Yeah, Dad owned has got the champion for the Longford Mile on bikes. They said he is in that Longford Hotel that they drive past. He's up on the wall with all the car drivers. Oh. It is. Yeah. I think it's a game we should put the team onto. By looking at it tonight, what do you think? Yeah. I reckon Pep's in that would like this, actually. And it's showcasing more tracks that we aren't driving on the other games.
The last lap was a 1:08.8.
It gives me all those balloons there, that they're not moving. No, everything's just so real. The lighting, everything. All the fireworks going off on certain parts. It's unreal. I'm glad I picked this one to download to see what it was like. Not one of the others I had. So you'll have to have a look on this one at EA Sports. See if you can find this one.
The time last lap
It is, isn't it?
05.3.
It's calm. And that's what I'm enjoying. Not rat race games at the moment. Yeah. I haven't had one of those phone calls today. Yeah, I've been getting usually one every couple of days. It's always after 5 or after 6. I know someone has done it because I did answer one day. My full name, complete full name, that this company knew. So whoever's putting shit over as me,
Time last lap was a 1:07.2.
and the only ones that did it before, which you know who, that went further. No, they weren't asking for my name, they were saying it. I just say, who you were looking for? No, they said, oh, such and such, and I said, who's that? And then they give me the full name. Yeah. Middle name, the lot. I know. No, I don't say it's me. I know that, Colin. I am not that stupid, but these people are knowing too much about me. I've been through this a few years ago. I never, ever say it's me. I've never ever said that's me. And I don't even have a greeting on my phone to say who owns the phone. Nothing. But yeah. That's another reason it got blocked. Because yes, it was happening before the blocking. But yeah.
Since the accident, I've been up in my game. There isn't a lug nut I haven't tied to myself.
Just remember, they got everything on me before.
We're going into the gauntlet with
Everything.
the most finely tuned cars.
So it's gone around again. I'm just waiting for the Tinder shit to start again.
Into the gauntlet with just one driver.
We might have some news on that.
Sorry I'm late. A call that went on a bit too long.
Heard you're missing your best driver.
She wanted it to be a surprise.
How tough has the recovery been for you after the injury?
I've been asked this question a lot, and I will answer one last time. Of course, it is tough. I wake up and it's not there. It's... Let me be clear, I'm nowhere near the end of this. I have many obstacles to overcome.
You may. Sure you're ready for this?
Listen, you can keep me off the truck if you tried.
Yep.
Let's do this.
I have the support of the whole team, and coming back is my decision.
Well, the two drivers I knew on the sidecar, that's it, on the back straight at Baskerville. And the fairing clips broke. The fairing just lifted them up in the air.
I'm still Yuna Tanaka.
Lance lost his leg.
Seneca's #1 driver.
And Paul was impaled on a tree. Went through his back, straight through his spleen, and was impaled there, halfway up the tree.
This is shaping up to be the
He never
most
went back to racing. He couldn't.
end of
Lance
season
did.
we have ever had.
Lance was the rider. Amputated leg. He had the sidecar fitted out, so a lot of the controls were on his hand.
Car before her first race back. Give her a race. She's still fast.
Brands Hatch. Don't you like Brands Hatch? Testing her out with her leg. Lance come back very early. He shouldn't have even been back racing, like what Yumi's doing here, right? He worked 4 days in the gym and everything in rehab to be able to get back on that bike. Earlier than what he should have, but yeah. We never ever thought we'd see Lance go back either. But he did. And Bob, when I said I can get all the bike shit through, Bike Works Suzuki at Moona, next to where Richard works. I used to race against him. He did sidecar as well over the years. But yeah. I used to swing for my father. And when I stopped swinging for him, another girl went in, Anne-Marie. I actually met her. She was one of my carers for a while until she'd done the wrong thing, and yeah. And when she realised who I was, saw Dad's photo, she said, "Who's he to you?" I said, "Well, read it. You'll find out who he is to me." She said, "Oh my God." I said, "Yeah, I'm his daughter. Why?" She said, "I replaced you after you stopped swinging." I'd never met who he had replaced me with. But yeah, it was her. Same sort of build as me, everything. You had to have someone the same build and similar weight because of the way he had his sidecar weighted out. And to change the weighting on it, he would have had to completely strip it down to nothing and rebuilt it. But yeah, he had to fix another female close to me in body weight and frame. Or he had to get a young boy. Because everyone else were just too heavy and too big. He had to get a teenage boy. And he wouldn't risk that because they hadn't had any experience on track. So yeah, he picked Anne-Marie for the simple reason she'd been riding for years. And he knew she would be able to hold the track. There you go, you've got it. So it was good meeting up with her a few years back. Because I found out more after I stopped road racing. Because his main swinger was Alan, but Alan passed away a fair few years after I stopped. But he was so sick he couldn't swing anymore. But I was his fill-in when Alan was sick. Then it got to the stage I was doing it all the time. And Dad didn't take it easy. I remember the lady he ended up with after Mum. Her kids were in a home. And she had them out for the day. Took them up to basketball. And I was there, of course. I had to be there. The weekend I was with Dad. And he said, oh, I'm going to take the young ones out on the track just for a couple of laps. Not fast. Will you come and help? Because they'll be in the front of the fairing, you'll be behind. In case they slip out. I said, well, as long as you don't go too fast, Dad, because I've got to hold 2 young kids in there, and I'm only a kid myself. Well, first lap, he took very calm and smooth. And then the second lap, he looked at me and gave me that look, and I said, oh no, oh no. I had to splay myself across 2 kids and still swing and hold them in the bloody chair while he's going full pelt. And he's laughing all the bloody way. That's the sort of bastard my father was, and my brother used to do the same thing. Oh yeah. And yes, what you read in Dad's reports, right, where Jan said, oh, he had to be leader of the pack. Yes, that was Dad. But there was no way, and I know for a fact there's no way, he would have just passed on that part of that highway at Black Charlie's opening to be leader of the pack there. No, he would have been leader of the pack well before then. So yeah, it made him look like, well, what they made him out to be, Jan, that made him out to be, that's what he actually was, right? Matt wasn't a lie. But no. My auntie knew the night before, sort of had an inkling something was going on. He called a dinner party for his sister and a couple of others. And Jan usually went on those rides on a Sunday. He refused, said, no, you're not coming. You're not coming on this ride. The dinner the night before was to say goodbye. He planned it. We all know that. But no one would speak up in those inquiries and tell them the truth. And yeah, about his heart. He had another aneurysm in it. They didn't show that. He just had to be heart operations to repair one. And then another one showed later. And yes, they would have had to have clipped it. Auntie told me later. That's why they got in touch with me in Queensland. I think so. No. No, she's got a 138.579. You haven't got a best lap as yet. Not showing a lap time for you. Hopefully this one will. Yeah, she's got hand controls, no foot control now. So she said no pedals are getting in the way. You got 1:02 on this lap, so hopefully you'll get a lap time on this one.
I see a full strength team, one that can take it to Raven West.
Oh no, you just did it.
Okay, you may looking better than ever.
You just did it. I wasn't sure if you were going to, because there was nothing there. That last lap pulled you through. Yeah, that last lap, that's what pulled you through. Now I'm going to be doing something I shouldn't really be doing because I've got the door open. I'm going to be putting the aircon on in here
8 teams have qualified
to rip some of this heat out.
It's a level playing field. The prize is anyone's for the
And to
taking.
rip some of this smoke out of the house.
I didn't think we'd make it, but we buckled down and here we are. Coming for you, Nate.
He's the pompous idiot.
Good. We're just gonna finish as soon as it's done.
You can see she's holding up and biting her tongue.
All right.
She wants to say something, but yeah.
You ready? Born ready. Okay, hit it.
How are you feeling about
She's basically doing what I used to do.
We're very, very confident.
Bite your tongue and suffer what you have to suffer to be where you are.
Well, this season is going to end the same way as the past 5 years. When the team want to get their hands on that trophy, they got to get through me.
You mean us?
No, I mean me.
See? Yeah, he's a jerk. He's a rude jerk. Oh God, that's my mother's birthday. 17th of October.
This is without doubt the best day of my life, and the most important race of my career. I'm more determined than ever. I have a lot to prove, and you know what?
Oh, she got a good leg out of it. Carbon fibre, bloody leg. But yeah, being a race driver, you can afford that sort of shit. Whoa. First and second. Up there, but no. Yumi, she's starting at 11, you're starting at 12. Come on, Yumi, keep up with us, dear. She's holding the backpack. She's holding the back section back. Yumi is. Yeah, she's holding the pack back. Oh my god. Oh my god, a truck with Minjies. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is bloody hilarious seeing a truck racing Minjies.
Push them over the edge there.
Yeah, the classic mini cup. There is the pompous AO, as you see. He doesn't like you following him like that either. Ah! Bye-bye, Nathan. So I'd take you out. God, look at all those tyres flow up. Now, I'd like to know how many times would be at each friggin' track. They're about 5 high, 6 high, and then 2 to 3 deep in some areas. Some areas 1 row. Yeah. Come on, Claire. Stick with us, Claire. Yeah, because you saw earlier in the interview, they said to her about... Then she said, oh, well, keep winning, it'll be okay. Come on. Oh, Claire, she's dropped a third. Valentin Manzi took her over. But yeah, Yumi's still holding everyone back. Yeah, she's still in 11th, holding everyone back. The back half of the field, she's holding them back. That's what I've noticed she's been doing in a lot of races, holding the back half back. Yeah, she's completely out of the top 4. Where's he? Hope she gets in before he does.
They had a crash and lost position.
Yumi's up to 10th. Good, I can feel that coolness now. Yeah, it's really stuffy because of the bush, the fires. And that blanket, the smoke over the city, it keeps what stuffy heat was around. Yeah, you don't normally put heaters or air conditioners on if you've got doors wide open, but times you have to here. Yeah, I never use the reverse cycle as an aircon. Never. Tasmania, you don't need aircons here really. I laugh. Some of the girls, they'll put aircon on. Or the taxis have got aircon on all the time. And I say, can you turn that off please? It's too cold. And they said, what? I said, I'd like the natural. I said, you don't need aircons in Tasmania. You're not in Queensland or the outback here. A couple of the taxi drivers I get, they said, oh, yeah, exactly. And they're about five to 6 high. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's 2 rows each side, Bear. And that's about 5 high. And double wide. As I said, there's some that have 1 row of tyres, some sections that have 2, and then some sections have 3 rows of those tyres 6 high. So I'd love to know exactly how many would be at like a decent sized track. How many of those tyres are around the track? Interesting to know. And if you took every track around the world that uses the tyres, it'd be interesting to see exactly how many tyres all told on the tracks. They're all second-hand tyres, used tyres and everything. So yeah.
This season keeps twisting and turning now quite dramatically. It seems to be swinging back in your favour. Do you dare to...
So I know the tyre places, Bob Jane and all them. Used to take them out to Baskerville and everything. And the little ones. Share plate.
Lara and Nathan are taking this threat very seriously. Good luck, Marcus. I expect
Yeah, well, shortly it's bedtime for you. You've got an early start. It's 11:30 your time. Know what I'm like when you've got an early start. Yes, dear, when you get a slap on the wrist if you go in there. And they laugh at you again. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly. We've had a reasonable day work today, and you've got an early start tomorrow.
Don't hold back on Raven West. They'll race dirty, you race smart.
So tomorrow you still got 5 days. And after tomorrow you got 4. So you get your time off. So yeah, so you got 5 2 solid working days ahead of you. I'm hoping my shoulder and neck will be better tomorrow. So I was in bed most of the day. Because when I tried to get up and do things, yeah, I felt my back very bad. So I just went, oh, look at them all bounce up there. But yeah, usually at the tracks. Yeah.
Alright, 22. Don't hold back on Raven West. They'll race dirty, you race smart.
And with the things that, yeah, I'm hearing what's happening at your work. Yeah, you need to be on your toes. So I had a feeling a lot of your staff were like that. Well, I've started to read a bit of the Code of Conduct, so yeah. So I should be hearing for the estate manager or whatever of Woolworths Monday, Tuesday. So I know Yep. That's no worries. So, yeah. Good night. So I'm just going to go to retire. No, I just retired out of that one, right? Doesn't matter about that one. We'll make it up somewhere in the end,
Only
alright?
a handful of races left until the final. The pressure is on. But we can do this.
Will do. Right. We got fish in that, so. It says restart. I'll leave. Yeah. I'm just leaving it, so. Ah! I got a vehicle pattern unlocked. Yeah, I'm just about to. Why? What do you have to do? Well, it's just unlocked a pattern. Vehicle pattern. So yeah, there's some bits in there you've unlocked already. But I haven't even had a look at any of this yet. What's those question marks, explanation marks? Go back down. 31, what's that with the explanation mark? Because they've got explanation marks on them. So yeah, the one that you were doing hasn't got a result there, I don't think. Yeah. See? 33. There's nothing on that yet. Well, I haven't even looked at any of this. So up there it's got team. Because none of this came up when I first come into it. So yeah. Yeah, it's update everything, so. Customise your own race team. Well, this is what we can get with our money up by the look. So it tells you complete certain things, yeah. Ah, the skyline is one of my skylines. That's a white skyline. Oh my god, that freaking Volvo bloody station wagon, I remember them. Oh my freaking god, they were foul looking. That's what I mean, like these when I go, oh my god, I remember seeing them. Okay, this is where we get our good coloured cars. Whoa. I didn't see Jeremy's comment on there earlier. Let's come up. But it didn't flick up on the screen earlier. Peter's rookie, semi-pro, pro, the gauntlet. So there's still a lot more to undo yet. Jesus. So I said it was about 36 gig, this game. Home, story, career, social, race creator, garage, team and options. Wow. Yeah, because the dates on here, like October, Mum's birthday. That's their autumn, which is our spring. $1.21. Grid Legends Mechanic Pass, $1.21. EA Play, $1.21. Yep. So the Mechanics Pass is $1.21. Oh, what's the vehicles too? Two vehicles I've got by the look of it. Oh, Indianapolis. The mountain. Pass. Red Bull. San Francisco. There's the Sydney Motorsport Park. So there's two of our tracks. They're both New South bloody Wales. Ah, Brabham Circuit, Gardner GP Circuit. Oh, wow. Gardner. Ooh. And Brabham. Oh, they've got snow everywhere on them. And drivers, well, how many drivers? Yeah. 22 is the highest, right. Yeah, see vehicle upgrades, mechanic upgrades, we've got all that, that's all off. How long to team? Yeah, see, I'm driving 22, so Rogue and then Renegade's got to go in with those numbers are. And our team LDUR. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Team banners. Sponsor. Compass was at Ales. Credit oil was what we were under. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm. Mm. I've had this game sitting there for 8 years. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you. No worries. Wow. Something different, so I'm just going to end the stream. Thank you for watching the stream.